I told you I had aspirations of being a professional when I was a youngster coming out of high school, but my coach in his wisdom, he said, you don't have the hands, okay? And you don't have the frame to be the heavyweight champion of the world. You see, I was captain of the boxing team. I was out about 3 or 4 years, and then my younger brother became a boxer. He's come and helped me. So I helped him, and he said, now, Coach John said, I'm getting retired. I want you to take over the boxing team. I said, I don't know. He said, well, he said, that's what you need to do. He's my hero. So I took over the boxing team. I trained amateur fighters for about 15 years. In those 15 years, 8 of those 15 years, I was named the coach of the year. And when I wasn't, usually was Tomei during that time. During that time, we trained 2 young men that fought for world championships, including Ernie Schaefer, who fought Muhammad Ali, and Larry Holmes. And I was told if I'd have been his corner, he'd probably beat both of them. But my other fighter was Randy Stevens. Randy was, and Ernie was cousin. And Randy was 7 or 8 years younger than Ernie, but he brought Ernie to my gym. Ernie was, and Randy was, both of them came from Bracefield in Newton Falls. Randy was about 145 pounds at the time, and Ernie was about 190. But Ernie didn't know nothing about boxing. He hadn't been taught. But Randy had been in the gym for a while. So I made to teach Ernie some lessons. I made him box. Randy, he couldn't hit Ernie. But after about 3 or 4 weeks, Ernie was smart. He was a quick learner. He really was. And he got to hit. I had to stop him from fighting Ernie because he hit him. He hurt him. Okay. But Ernie eventually became nationally known. He won the National Golden Gloves in 1968 and the National Amateur Championship in 1969. Now, in 1968, Ernie won the National Golden Gloves. That's the same year Dr. King got assassinated. Prior to that, Ernie won in California, San Diego, California. And one of the judges of the fight when he won the championship was a man named Archie Moore, who was one of my heroes in boxing, okay? And I heard him being interviewed by a radio broadcaster from Sharon, Pennsylvania, named Joe Valentino, okay? And he asked Archie about Ernie. He said, Ernie Schaefer's going to be the heavyweight champion of the world someday if you keep me doing it. I told Ernie that, and he never forgot it, okay? So we eventually still started training, okay, to be a boxer. At that time, I didn't really have time to put with him, but one of my assistant trainers was a brother by the name of Dave Mills. Dave Mills had been a ranking welterweight, like number 6 or 7 in the world when he was coming up from Warren, Ohio. But my main trainer probably was Rainey Fulton, next to my brother Orlando. They were 2 of my trainers, okay? And several guys aided and helped in addition to that. Who?
Mr. Tabor.
Chris Tabor was also a school teacher, okay? Matter of fact, Chris is one of the few of the guys that would really train with Ernie, okay? And Chris took all them weapons that my brother Orlando and Rainey used to fight. I was smarter than that, okay? I knew how hard he could hit. I put them other guys on because I was a head trainer.